Wow, it has been such a journey, but I think it's done. Yeah, there's little tiny things here and there. I need to, you know, work on the bathroom door a little bit, and I want to do the ladder at the back. But all of the major things that needed to be done before I left is pretty much done. I have a working kitchen, a working bathroom, the black and gray tanks and the fresh water. I've got the solar, I've got batteries, I've got the inverter, a bedroom, the working dashboard. It's been a challenge, you know. Um, this has kind of been 2.5 years in the making. The first year was all about demo and working on the outside shell and all the planning. My neighbors really were starting to worry because it was kind of looking like the killdozer at one point. But, we sanded everything down and uh, demoed everything and pulled everything apart and sorted out the electrics and re-sheet metal the outside and spray foam the inside and just kept our head down and kept working. And I'm not going to lie, there's been quite a few times where I wasn't really sure what I was supposed to be doing and if I made a mistake or not. A lot of the stuff I've done here on this skoolie, I've never done before. And yeah, I've watched a lot of videos and read a lot, and I have experience renovating my own house, and but doing a skoolie is nothing like a house. Nothing's straight, nothing's level. The walls slope in, the ceiling is rounded, the everything is made out of metal. It's a lot different construction for sure. But the goal was to do the skoolie life, and to do that you need a skoolie. So yeah, put my head down and I've just got the work done. You know, it's been a few times where I've had to redo things. That's just the way it is. Something doesn't work, you pivot and try something else. I know the dashboard I think it's turned out fantastic, but it was a big concern for me. I just didn't know how to do it, how am I gonna get all these angles right, but you just plot it out, go slow. If something doesn't work, try something else, and you just keep you know plugging away at it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy how it's turned out. I think I'm ready for the next adventure. I think I'll put up the house for sale for next week, and once she's sold, then it's time to actually enjoy life and hit the road and do all of these skoolie adventures that I'm hoping to do. The build phase is pretty much done, and now it's time to enjoy life and live, because that's what skoolie life is all about, right? It's a hot one today, but it's still a beautiful skoolie day.